Hello, this is Julie Brown. Welcome to the Yogi Jules channel. Today we're going to practice some Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is free yoga. This is part of my 300-hour homework. I'm 200 hours certified. So this is part of my 300-hour homework to provide you and to provide the community with a good, safe practice. We're going to do a slow flow of gentle Vinyasa today. Make sure you have some water handy. All you need is a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, just come to a place in your home where you feel safe and make sure there's no distractions. You don't want small children around, or you don't want small animals getting under your feet. If you're able to, turn off all devices. You're going to get the most out of this practice if you can let notifications go for this short time. We're going to just do a very quick practice for busy people. So sitting nice and tall, take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, deep breath in through the nose, making your spine nice and tall, and then exhale, sigh it out. Begin to relax your facial muscles, relax your jaw. Bring all of your awareness to your breath. Your eyes can be either open or closed. It's okay. Take a moment to welcome yourself to the practice. Pull your belly button in. Soften the muscles on your forehead between your eyebrows. Gently exhale ear to shoulder. Keep everything below the neck tall. Inhale up to the neutral. Exhale other ear to other shoulder. Do a few more of these, moving at your own pace. Inhale up, and at your own pace, exhale ear to shoulder, lengthening the side of your neck. Inhale up, exhale down. And now, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Come to the neutral. Reach your hands up. Take a big breath in. Open and close your hands. Just open and close your hands. Make fists as fast as you can. Open, close. Spread out your fingers more. Shoulders are down. Wrist circles. Make big wrist circles. Middle finger leads. Other way. And relax your palms in your lap. You can have palms up or down. Now we're going to come to tabletop position to prepare our wrists for this practice. So come to your hands and your knees. Palms are under shoulders, and knees are directly under hips. Pull your belly in. Gently begin to rock your shoulders back and forth over your wrists. And then take your shoulders left and right over your wrists. And then circle around. Round. And then the other way. Now just take a few breaths here and do a few circles in each direction in a way that feels good for your body. And then on the next exhale, we're going to press into down facing dog for a breath. You're in upside down V, pressing your chest towards your thighs with straight arms. Inhale, heels come up. Exhale, heels go down. We're going to go into extended child's pose. So for just a breath, sink your heels. Sink your hips back to your heels. Just sink your hips back to your heels and relax. Keep reaching your fingertips to the front and sinking your hips back. Active arms, dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, pressing into down dog. Step, hop, or float to the front for ragdoll pose. So for ragdoll pose, you're going to grab each elbow and gently just sway side to side. Really spread out your toes, so grip your toes into the mat. Your feet are directly under your hips, so feet are about hip width. Toe heel your feet together. Big toes touching, round it up. Tadasana, mountain pose, reach up. Bring your hands to heart center. Connect your thumbs to your heartbeat. Breathing in and breathing out. Just find stillness here with eyes open or closed. Inhale, reach up. Tadasana. Exhale and fold forward for Uttanasana. Knees are soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Make your back flat like a table for Ardha. Plant your hands down for a plank. Stepping back, hips are in line, so I'm going to drop my hips in a straight line. So from the crown of my head to my heels, I should have a nice straight line. I'm going to take Chaturanga from the knees. So Chaturanga is a low push-up. You're going to just shift forward and coming into upward facing dog, lifting your thighs off the mat, looking up. Exhale into down facing dog. Press your hips up, step, hop, or float to the front. Tadasana, mountain pose, reach up. And then exhale, folding forward gently. Hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat like a table. Plant your hands down. Step, hop, or float to plank. Top of a push-up, okay? Chaturanga is just a low push-up. You're going to slowly lower down so that your upper arms are parallel to the floor. Inhaling into upward or a back bend of your choice. And then exhale, down facing dog. Breathe into it. Step, hop, or float to the front, chair pose. Chair pose, Uttanasana. Slowly fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through Chaturanga, and then take your upward facing dog on your inhale. And then take your down facing dog on your next exhale. Take your right leg up for three-legged dog. Driving my right hip towards the floor so that my pelvis is neutral. Arms are straight. Sweep your right foot to the front for warrior one. Rise up, inhale. So inhale as you rise up. Check it out. My knee is directly over my ankle. You can even make more space if you want, bringing your left foot back. I'm driving my left hip forward with my left foot. Take your hands slowly down to the mat for Chaturanga. Flow through. Inhaling into upward facing dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Take your left leg up. Inhale up. So I'm driving my left hip towards the earth to square up my hips, make them neutral rather. Left foot to the front. Rise up, warrior one. So rise up, inhale. On the front, this knee is right over your ankle. Pushing your knee towards your baby toe. Hips are neutral. On your next exhale, Chaturanga, flow through. Inhaling into your upward facing dog and then exhaling into your down dog. Let's take a child's pose and reset. Just relax here, take a little break, and then exhaling into down facing dog. Take your right leg up for three-legged dog, right foot to the front. Rise up, Crescent Lunge. Prayer hands. It's okay to lower your knee to the floor. Keep your hips neutral. Reach up. Cactus arms. Prayer hands twist. Come back to the neutral, reach up. And then cactus arms. Prayer hands, twist. One more time, reach up to the neutral, inhale big. Cactus arms. Prayer hands, twist. Now I'm twisting to the side where my knee is in the front. So my right foot is forward and I'm twisting to the right, looking up. Step to the front, other side. So just switch legs. Crescent lunge with the left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Make sure you're nice and stable. You can lower your knee to the mat or a block. Cactus arms. Prayer hands twist. Now find your own rhythm. Inhale, reach up. Cactus arms. Prayer hand twist. Looking up. Inhale, reach up. Cactus arms. Prayer hand twists. Step to the front, chair pose. Get deep into your chair or as deep as you like. And then twist to your right. Come back to the neutral and then twist to your left. Come back to the neutral, twist to your right. Come back to the neutral and twist to your left. Fold forward, release into your neutral spine. Separate your feet and shake your head yes, yes, and no, no. Pull your belly in, round it up for Tadasana. Toes are touching. Exhale, heart center. Step your left foot back for tree pose. So my right foot is facing 12 o'clock. Back foot is right where you need to be for your hip. So we're just gonna straight arm slide forward and then open up into triangle pose. Now you're gonna get a little bit of tilt in the hip. Just keep your shoulders stacked, floor to ceiling. Think of opening up into possibility. Reach. I'm waving at you, waving, hello. And then slowly step your left foot forward for pyramid. You can grab blocks here, or you can just fold down to the floor, or you can just hold onto your shin. Pull your belly button in and up. Make your core strong. Knees are soft, so my legs are straight, knees are soft. Fold down to your thigh and then scooch your chest a little to the inside of the thigh. Belly in, round it up. Step your left foot forward, triangle pose. So set it up for your triangle. You're just gonna reach your arms out, slide forward, tilt your hips very slightly, and open up your shoulder. Notice what's happening with your hips here. Your thighs are secretly squeezing towards one another. Once again, open your chest. Shoulders are stacked. Step your right foot forward and fold down blocks or hold onto the floor. Hold onto your shin. Both feet face 12 o'clock. Both of my knees are soft and I'm just folding towards my thighs and then slightly taking my chest to the inside of that thigh. Notice what you're feeling. Just sit with it. Release, and I'm stepping both feet together. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. We're going right into tree pose. So for tree pose, you maybe can take your foot to your thigh. I'm just gonna go right here. As you become tired, you may notice your knee tries to come to the front. Keep your knee open for hip external rotation. Keep your pelvis neutral. So as neutral as possible. Feel grounded. Really spread out those toes. Slow release if you can. Try to let it go easy. All right, happy dance for your hips. And then tree pose on the other side, okay? Keep your knee open. Think hip external rotation. Also, your foot is here resting. It's not manipulating your supporting leg in any way. Pull your belly in and up. Maybe you can take your foot to the thigh on one side and only on the calf. The other side is okay. Just be with it. Again, really spread out those toes. And a slow release if possible. Taking your feet out wide. Face the long edge of your mat. If you don't have a mat, just take your feet out wide. Turn your feet straight or toes slightly in. Hinge from the hips, okay? So you're gonna fold down. Now maybe you just need to stop here today. Maybe you're flexible enough to touch the top of your head to the floor. If tabletop is enough for you, then stay here and be with it, okay? You can grab a block or a pillow, whatever you need. You can adjust your feet as well. Sometimes when I get down here, I might want to move one foot just a little. It's okay. Stay grounded through the outer blade edges of your feet and breathe. Continually pulling the pit of your belly in and up towards your spine and breathing. Bringing your feet together, pull your belly in, round it up, one vertebrae at a time. Let's do some shoulder rolls at the top. And good job. Dancer pose is next. So turn your thumb inward so you're grabbing the inside edge. Modify here. You don't have to go into full dancer today. With your pelvis as neutral as possible, press your shin into your supporting hand that's holding on. Supporting leg is slightly bent. Also lift your chest. I'm pressing my shin into my hand. Press. And release. Shake it off. Just shake it off. Other side, okay? You can stay right here to modify. It's okay. Or go on into dancer. Feel what's happening in your quad, your leg muscles. Pressing your shin into your hand. You're a bow and arrow. In dancer pose, we're half bow. Just a few more breaths. And release slowly. We're going to go ahead and come down to our mat. So let's start with a plank. Step back into a plank and then lower down slowly. Once you get there, bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet. We're going right into Sphinx Pose. So I'm going to bring my elbows in as close as you can to your rib cage, okay? Bring your elbows in. My palms are flat down. Through your forearms, lift up your chest. You can bring your toes up if you want to play with that, or you can just stay here. Lifting your heart like it's shining a headlight to the front of the room. Lift. Lift your chest. And then release. Windshield wiper your feet. Shake it off. Turn it over to your back. And we're going to cross one leg over once you get there. So just go ahead and cross one leg over. Once you're quite comfortable here, grasp your hamstring on the other side. The foot closer to you is flexed. Notice what you feel happening in your hip right here. Give your hip permission to let go. Check in with your breath. Full capacity inhale, and then you're exhaling completely. And then we're going to slowly release, coming out of this, crossing your other leg over. Get quite comfortable here. Your head is relaxed on the floor, grasping your other hamstring. Now, if you need to modify this, instead of having your leg straight up in the air like this, you can just bend that knee. It makes it a little easier. Also, the foot closer to you is flexed. Breathing into it, deep breath in. Exhale. Enjoy what's happening. No matter what's coming up for you, just notice it and come back to your breath. You're doing a great job. Just relax and breathe. And happy baby. So with happy baby, you can just hold your feet or ankles or toes, and you can hold this static. You can also rock the length of your spine if that feels good, or you can kick alternating. Whatever feels best in your body. Just get to it. Relaxing into Supta Baddha Konasana, put the bottoms of your feet together, let your knees float out. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, dominant hand on your heart if you would like. Relax your jaw, relax your facial muscles, and then we're going to rock up into seated or a seated forward fold. So just take your legs straight out in front. Inhale, reach up. Inhale, exhale, and fold. Remember, this looks different in everybody's body. So just stretch to where it feels amazing in you. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold down. Your belly leads first. That way you're not just rounding your chest. You don't want to just drop your head down. Just another deep breath in. Exhale, pressing into reverse tabletop. Plant your hands down. Lift your hips up and press your chest up. Notice my breath is slow and controlled. Release, rock it back and forth. And then just take your legs up. I'm going to scoot on my mat. Take your legs up for waterfall pose. You can also grab your toe and alternate little heel kicks here. Take your knees to the right together. Bend your knees. Guide them to the right. Cactus arms, shoulders are grounded. Look to your left. Just be with it. bringing ease. Bring your knees up together, and then together take your knees to the left, gaze to the right. You can also put a block or a pillow underneath. Another great option is to take your hand and stretch with the hand closest to your knee. It's kind of awkward if you reach across. So when you're twisting your knees to the left, leave your right arm alone. So left hand on top of the right knee. Assist in your twist. It's a twist assist. Bring your knees up together, bring them in, hug your knees in, rock it back and forth. And then we're coming back to Supta Baddha Konasana. So put the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees out. You can cactus arms or have your arms straight out. Or as before, one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Slowly moving into your Shavasana, wherever you want to be for your mindfulness. As comfortable as possible, you can put a pillow under your knees. Search your heart for gratitude and then fill it up. Fill up your heart with just loads of gratitude. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. If your hands are tense, maybe just make one fist and then release them with no more movement. Relax your hips, your back, abs, legs, feet, toes, all becoming heavy. And just repeat the following mantra: I am well. I am at peace. I welcome peace. Big breath in, reaching overhead and rolling over to one side, using your arm for a pillow and knees are bent. Just find comfort in lying on your side here. Use your top arm so that you push up with your arms, bringing your prayer hands to your heart. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in. Exhale. May you be happy, healed, and free. May you bring peace and healing to all of life. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, there are more free karma yoga sessions coming up, so I look forward to sharing that with you. Thank you again.